Yamas and Niyamas. Yama and Niyamas are 10 rules of moral disciplines, and they are part of Raja Yoga. Raja Yoga is a royal yoga or called Ashtanga Yoga. It has 8 steps. Yama and Niyama are the foundations. Third one is asana, fourth is pranayama, then pratyahar, dharana, dhyan and samadhi. Basically moral discipline, yoga position, breathing techniques, control of senses, concentration, meditation and total attunement. From this book I am reading about Yama and Niyamas. Yama means self-restraint and Niyama means self-discipline. Yama and Niyama together are the recommended disciplines of yoga. These form the codes of morality and ethics. Yama and Niyamas are preliminary essentials which keep our being in harmony with the universe. All humans have basic animal tendencies which drain their energy. Survival, lust and greed occupy a great deal of time and energy for the average person. Yama restricts the energy so it is available for spiritual awareness. There are 5 yamas, which is non-violence or ahimsa, truthfulness or satya, non-stealing or asteya, celibacy or brahmacharya, and non-greediness or aparigraha. These are 5 yamas to restrain lower qualities. But the practice is not at physical level, but at a deeper mental level. Practicing only externally, you can go in a wrong direction. For example, non-violence doesn't mean hurting other person, but also means not hurting anyone by speech. Also not hurting anyone by thought. And many times we hurt ourselves by violent thinking. So even we hurt ourselves with thought or hurt others, it is a greater violence than violence by speech or action, because mind is the root cause of all this violence. Truth again should be practiced in its spirit. Truth would spread joy. Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram. Satya or truth should be Shivam, helpful and beneficial to everyone. Sundaram means beauty. For example, if you tell literal truth, it may be against the basic principle of truth. Suppose you saw someone wounded, running, seeking a shelter, and out of compassion you hide that person. But then somebody is following with bloody knife, looking for this person, and you practice truth and you say, oh, I hid him in this corner. So though it is truth, it is not beneficial, it is against the principle of truth. So sometimes white lie could be a truth. So the principle of practicing non-violence or truth has to go deeper and deeper, and we have to catch the essence. How can we determine what is non-violent or what is truthful? This is when one has to experience intuition and follow inner guidance. Because if you look for external standard, someone can tell you this is right and this is wrong. This is why religions are misinterpreted, non-violence is misinterpreted, truth is misinterpreted. So get to the essence of everything. Simple non-violence and truthfulness are easy to practice at physical level. But when you evolve, it takes the subtlety of the practice. Mahatma Gandhi, he spent entire life practicing non-violence and truthfulness. Truth is God. So one practices truth to subtler level. One becomes harmonious. One becomes almost manifestation of God. Those who talk the truth all the time, what they say becomes reality. Same way, non-violence at a subtler level, those who practice non-violence at very subtle level, their presence spreads the vibrations of non-violence. In the presence of many evolved masters, all the wild animals became like pets. Dogs, cat, lion, tiger, everyone sat together. This is the power of non-violence. Same way, ahimsa satya asteya, non-stealing. Non-stealing doesn't mean literal stealing, but if you are supposed to work and you don't work properly, it is stealing the time. If you don't work efficiently, you are stealing the money. If you have surplus of money and you don't share with others and hold on to it, it is greediness. Aparigraha. Aparigraha means not hoarding. And when we get surplus, we have to share with others. If we hold on to it for personal gain only, then it becomes greed. So all the 5 principles are applied at a different level. Brahmacharya or celibacy. Celibacy is not restraining from sex, but from the thoughts of sex. Because at subtler level, we drain energy with thoughts. So thoughts is the cause of speech and action. So when you go to the basics, it purifies you so much. It prepares you. You become ready for the spiritual journey. So next step is niyama, means cultivating positive quality, which are shaucha, means purity, tapa means austerity, santosa means contentment, swadhyaya means study of self or scriptures, Ishvara Pranidhana means surrender to God. All these also are at deeper level. Shaucha means cleanliness not of the body but of the mind and heart. Tapa means not torturing the body or austerity, not eating or torturing through hardship. Actually, restraining the senses so this gives you joy is austerity, so you can use for meditation. Santosa means contentment. Contentment means restlessness stops. Shauchatapsan Swadhyaya means study. Study of scripture really means study of yourself. Who am I? Inquiring in that. So it doesn't mean you have to be in group and do that. Just constant awareness of self. And last one is surrender to God, is really becoming an instrument and not being a doer, owner or enjoyer. So if one practices 10 commandments of yoga, 5 yamas and 5 niyamas, then it's worthy to start Hatha Yoga, yoga position and breathing to go inward to the journey of higher self.